Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Master of Ceremonies, NovaWar, coming to you from the fine locale of Canuckville, Canada, bringing you another 1v1 solo cast while Jeff is away in Montreal getting drunk, and I am so tired. And it's bright and sunny outside. I have my curtains closed to try and help me forget that it is so beautiful outside, but that's okay. Ignore all that. Who needs sun and vitamin D? Not this guy. Hey, Adam. Yes, Adam? Hit me up with the noise! Boom. Up here in the top position, this is a GSL map. I can't remember whether it was a Crossfire or something. I can't remember the name of it specifically. It might be Crossfire. Somebody can correct me. They're going to know what it is. We're looking at Abyssdr, also known as Zedra, a long-standing member of the LagTV and D2D family. And down here in the bottom left, we're looking at Jason, yet another fairly long-standing member of the D2D gamer community, and this is actually the last game from the Team NovaWar versus Team Maximus Black, or Team Adam versus Team Jeff, series that we had not long ago, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And, I don't want to say anything, but my team raffle stomped, and at this point we'd already won, 4-1, I think. But we decided to have this game anyway, because this is the Masters level game. That's right, Masters level. Zedra is actually a phenomenal player, so is Jason, actually. They're both really good players, and I'm excited to watch this again. But, here, let's hit me out the production tab real quick. This is actually a very long and tedious map to cross. It's, as far as I'm concerned, Terran has a pretty good shot on here, as long as they're careful of drop play. They have lots of these high ground and choke points to work with, which of course can be a friend or foe, either way. But really, that can be a major help. And of course, it's just they know each other really well and they play together every once in a while. So they're poking fun back and forth. You'll see them probably talk quite a bit during this game. And Abyssdr, or I'm just gonna call him Zedra because that's what I'm used to calling him. Zedra putting down a simulator, just being a bit of a pain there. And back up here, the cybernetics core being put down by Zedra as well. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I don't get to watch Zedra all that often. His strategies tend to change all the time. Jason is just a really solid Terran player. Like a really good, kind of creative. He has his moments where he's very, very creative. He plays a lot with Slider, who's also a very creative Terran player. They like to try and experiment with new builds quite frequently. And right now we're seeing a fast expand, which is a good idea on this map because, hell, there are several thousand football fields in between the two of them right now. Zedra just taking a quick look around, probably looking for an SCV or a bunker or a proxy of any kind. And he's not going to find anything. Bob is doing his job and doing it well. Back down here, we do have the bunker going up, and probably another Marine on the way just to fill it up. Yep, we do actually have another Marine, and there it is. Yeah, so these guys, they do play, or have played each other probably a few times before in the past. I say a few, it's probably been much more than a few. And so they know each other fairly well, they know what each other are capable of, and both of them were kind of apprehensive going into this match, because they know it could probably go either way. But right now, Zedra is looking real good. I don't know what he's doing yet. He's got his 2 gates out, and he's really focusing heavy on the sentries right now, and he's got his warp gate tech as well. I can't really say much of anything as to what he's doing. He's going to send the stalker down probably to control a tower. Which one he picks, I have no idea, but he's probably going to take one of them at the very least. I doubt he's going to use this for scouting purposes. That would be kind of a waste of a stalker. But down here, getting his main, or not his main, but his natural expansion saturated. He's got a couple of barracks on the way as well. And his orbital command just chilling here, finishing over here. I was going to say just finishing over there, and then I realized that it was expansion because I'm awesome. I'm awesome. And wow, I was totally wrong. He's actually using it as a scout. Who am I to question Zedra? I am absolutely nobody in the StarCraft. How could I question Zedra? But he gets the stalker down here. He does get some information. He manages to squeeze by. Isn't too squishy up against these. I guess he's just squeaked by in here. And got some pretty decent information. It's pretty solid information. Abyssdr also getting an expansion and not taking his natural, opting to hide it a bit down one level below. And that's going to be great because look at this. Perfect. Oh my goodness, perfect. Scan just goes down for Jason, not seeing an expansion, so he's going to be expecting maybe something a little different. Because we know he hasn't seen this yet. And so I'll be kind of interested to see how he reacts, seeing that there's no expansion there. I don't know if he's going to think to look anywhere else, but we're going to wait and see. We do have another bunker going on here, really fortifying this expansion is Jason, and as he should be, really, because he's probably going to expect some aggression. And we have 3 gates and a robo. Okay, so this is a 3-gate robo something or other. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We do have a warp prism now being loaded up with 2 sentries and 2 zealots making its way across the map. I'm not sure what he's going to do with this. I can think of a couple possibilities. I did see this match, but I honestly, I can't really remember everything that happened in it. I think I remember what he did, but we're going to wait and see. I'm pretty sure I know what he did, but I don't want to give it away. We have all these bunkers and everything down here at the natural, but nothing really happening up here. We got a couple of bunkers set up, just in case, I guess, the rocks are being taken down, or he needs to move over there to defend himself. But look at this, here is the warp prism, unloading, and 3 more units on the way, 2 more sentries, very, very sentry heavy. I think I'm starting to remember what happened, and is he gonna do it? Yes, he does! He force fields the ramp off, and now he is free to do whatever the hell he wants with these 3 units, and he's gonna be able to keep warping in, and he's got 4 sentries just going to stand here and continuously warp this ramp, or force field this ramp, and again it goes down, and Jason can't do anything about it. He doesn't have drop ships. He doesn't have anything that he can really climb up that with. The only way he can get up here is getting rid of and by the time he gets rid of these rocks, it's too late, so he's going to keep trying to get up here. But look at the amount of energy we have here. Definitely enough for plenty of force fields. He can't do anything about this. He is in a world of crap right now. We did pull all of his SCVs and ran them over to the corner right now, but Abyssdr taking all this opportunity basically to just get as much damage as he wants done. And look at this, 4 more sentries on the way. This is all sentries. He just wants to keep force fielding that ramp, and he won't be able to really do anything about it. He's going to, you know, bring down some more sentries. Why not? More sentries. All sentries, mass sentries, 200 sentries. Jason is probably incredibly frustrated right now. He does have his SCVs over to the side where he can get... Oh, he splits them! Oh, he splits them again! Off the ramp and on... Oh my goodness, Abyssdr with force fields everywhere! He just everywhere force fields! More force fields! You're gonna love my force fields! And I'm gonna love Abyssdra's too. But he gets a couple of Marines back into these bunkers... and now he's going to be forced to try and use these SCVs as a meat shield, and this is going to put him far behind. Abyssdr with no energy left for force fields, only gets 1 off, and it doesn't do a whole lot, but he's still getting... All of these SCVs are down. He's going to back up into the corner. Abyssdr, he's going to kind of try and sandwich himself in there, reduce the amount of damage that can get done to him, and really he's chasing him down, but I don't know how much longer Abyssdra's going to be able to keep this up. Jason might be able to fortify himself back into these bunkers and keep chasing him back and forth. This might be a futile attack after a period of time. Abyssdr going back now to start macroing up because he has been microing so intensively. You can see his minerals and gas have been going up fairly quickly over time here. So much effort spent down here, but totally worth it is the effort. And now he's going to come back down this. Is he going to force? No, he's not. He's not concerned about anything. This is definitely going to go down. More than enough firepower to get rid of this, or at least it should. I'm crossing my fingers. Please don't make me look stupid, Abyssdr. Don't do it. Don't make me look stupid. Don't make it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the help. And back up here, we just all this. He still has that warp prism. That's really, really important for him at this point because he's just going to be able to keep bringing in more reinforcements. And it's also going to make him very mobile. Look at this. He's actually going to take a few down here and scoot out around the outside edge. I'm not sure where he's going. He might be checking for expansions or something of that sort down in the lower right-hand side. And of course, he should taking some units with that warp prism. Just to make sure he has enough backup if necessary. He's not going to find anything. He's going to go for a bit of a hunt, I think, with that warp prism, just to see if he can find anything. Not making this a warp gate yet. Abyssdr does slip up. He has his slip-ups. But right now, it doesn't make a difference because his micro is winning the day and his excellent special tactics taking it home. And just... Whoa. Whoa. Need a drink of water or something. Up here, he's actually getting a fair amount of damage done from up on this cliff. He can actually, oh, he can get rid of the bunker from the top. Oh, he can get rid of the bunker from the top, but he's going to back off and wisely does so. A lot of Marines and Marauders down there. This force is not going to be able to do anything, but it can stay up here and can probably be used later on if he sandwiches or does something like that, although I'm sure he has something in mind. Here comes War Prism with 2 sentries now. Gonna come back around this side again to probably warp in some units. He might even warp over here. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is pretty wide open. And Jason's gonna see that in about 2 seconds and he's gonna... Jason, what are you doing? Oh, he's been too busy looking around over here, and now he comes, a bunch of zealots coming out of War Prism, but they're in a bad place. They're actually gonna get... Oh, that's rough. But he gets a force field off and brings that War Prism over, keeping this War Prism alive. Abyssdr very, very focused on keeping that alive, and that is incredibly smart. We have a Dark Shrine going up for Abyssdr right now, actually. Now, where is it? Where did he put that? There it is. He's over at his hidden expansion. I still don't think, because Jason hasn't really gotten out of the base, I still don't think he knows it's there. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know anything! Except for the fact that he's getting his ass kicked. He doesn't know that there's anything there, really. And Abyssdr has a pylon down here as well now. I think this is just going to be used to make the process speedier for bringing in units if he has to go right past these rocks. Getting another expansion, a gold expansion for Abyssdr, working his way down the map, and also another expansion back up here at his natural, finally taking advantage of that close. And no, Abyssdr! While I'm talking and blabbing and everything else, Abyssdr took this Warp Prism and warped in a bunch of DTs, and Jason unable to do anything about it. No scans left, no nothing, no units to really do anything about it. And down he goes. Mr. Abyssdr. Decisive victory. And just at the end, just putting expansions everywhere, really. Just ridiculous. Oh, the Invisible Nexus. What the hell? Alright, we're going to leave it at that. That in and of itself is impressive. So I'm just going to leave that be. As it stands, you can look at it, you can admire it. It is a feat of engineering and architecture, the Invisible Nexus. Possibly a bit OP, the Invisible Nexus. But ladies and gentlemen, that will be that. I'm going to end it there. Very good game by both gentlemen. Unfortunately, Abyssdr with a great sentry play and War Prism play. You don't see or at least I don't see War Prism play used all that much, especially not that aggressively in the early game. But I'll be damned, it worked really well. It obviously won him the game. It afforded him all sorts... His macro slipped a little bit because of it, because it's a very micro-intensive attack and pressure style, but it worked incredibly well. It forced Jason out of his own main, it reduced him down to 1 base, it allowed Abyssdr to take a second, and allowed him to keep bringing more reinforcements, which eventually won him the game, and that is that, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your Master of Ceremonies, NovaWar, coming to you from the fine locale of Canuckville, Canada, as Mr. Maximus Black is off in Montreal, having a grand old time. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please, stay safe, have a good one, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Peace out.